Hey guys, I'm here in the goat barn, and I am here with my dad.
Hey guys, it's the first day of the month. I'm here in the goat barn with my friend Rosalina, and it is time to give the goats their wormer. I'd like to take this moment to talk to you just a brief moment about all the different supplements that I keep on hand for the goats for when I do need them. This is the wormer that we use. It is the Grammy's Best Herbal Wormer and Immunity Builder. Now, of course, we get this on Amazon. It is a powdered. Now, Rosalina is up here, and she is eating some of the world's best goat food. If y'all haven't watched that video, y'all be sure to go and watch that now. Now, there's the dosage that you see. We have Nubian goats, and they are big goats. They're not quite 150 pounds each, I don't think. We give a good heaping teaspoon once a week. It is better to give just a little bit too much of this than to not give enough. And we get once a week on the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday. We dose this for them. That's easiest for us to remember. And we just sprinkle it on the top of their grain. Again, the world's best goat food. Y'all need to go watch that video. We sprinkle this right on top of their food, and they eat it up with no problem. It smells really good. It is fennel and cloves and cayenne pepper and all kinds of yummy good things like that. And the goats have no problems eating it. Now, I do keep a really good close check on their eyelids for the FAMACHA scoring if I need to. I have other products here, chemical, pharmaceutical, wormers that I can use. Now, I keep a very close watch on their eyelids, on the FAMACHA scoring. If y'all aren't familiar with that, I will link down in the descriptions a video from Wholesome Roots discussing that. Basically, you take their eyelids and you look deep down inside their eyelids, and you look at the color of the skin, the mucous membranes in their eyelids. The deeper, darker pink it is, the better off you are. The paler it is, the higher the parasite load. If I determine that we have a high parasite load, I have some chemical pharmaceutical wormers that I can use. Now, this is what's left of the Safeguard goat dewormer. This is what you can pick up at any farm store. It is fenbendazole, however you would pronounce that. This stuff is just about useless with goats. I keep it on hand. This is probably expired. Probably should throw it away. I'm probably going to throw it away right now that it's in my hands. Look at that heifer. She just broke loose from there. I didn't have her tied in well enough. This Safeguard, you administer this in their drinking water, they will drink it. I use it quite often to worm the pheasants that I keep. But for a better goat wormer, dewormer, if you feel the need to use a pharmaceutical dewormer, is this stuff. It is Cydectin. It is bad, awful stuff. They do not like the taste of it. It smells like kerosene. You have to administer it in a dosing gun. Now, this is water. I'm going to show you how to do this with this dosing gun using water. Now, to do this, again, I'm using water. This is not any kind of medicine. To do this, you might need 10 or 12 good, strong people. Okay? You're going to get the goat's head and come this way, darling. You're going to stick this down into her mouth, and you're going to squirt. Watch this. See how easy this is? Just like that.
And to double it all out.
Yeah. This is not something that I enjoy doing. The goats do not enjoy doing it, so I do not do this. You may watch some other people on YouTube. They will actually mix up their herbal dewormers in with water and try to dose it in one of these. That's an awful lot of trouble. Just put the dry powder on top of their food. They'll eat it. If they want, then mix it with some molasses or some peanut butter. Roll it around in some oats, make a little ball, make a treat out of it. They will eat it. Now I want you to remember that these pharmaceutical dewormers are poison. Now, if you make the decision that you absolutely must use a chemical pharmaceutical dewormer, you must withhold the milk. That means you cannot drink it. Follow the guidelines for the withholding period and then add another couple of weeks. That means you're going to have to discard the milk. With the herbal deworming powder, you do not have to do that. Those are all human food grade herbs. Now also, every day, continually, all the time, constantly, they have goat minerals available. You can pick up this little 8-pound bag just about anywhere. Again, you can even get this on Amazon. It gets really expensive, especially now that my goats are in milk. They would go through this bag in a week. And so now we use this. This is a dairy goat formulation mineral that is supposed to be specifically formulated for the Southeast. I have been told that it has the correct levels of selenium in it to supplement our poor quality soil and forage plants that we have here in Alabama. We keep this constantly available for the goats. As you can see here, there's Miss Parsley Ann, and we keep the minerals there. In that section, we normally keep that full of baking soda. For some reason, I'm just out of baking soda right now. There is debate over whether or not goats need it. Healthy goats do not, but nevertheless, I still keep it available. Like my papa used to say, it don't hurt nothing. Now we have Miss Parsley Ann up here on the milk stand, and I want to point out something with her, but it's not at this end of the goat. All the way down at this end. Yeah, it's even further than that. Do you see that? Do you see the way that that is right there? That is called fishtail on a goat. That means that the hair has fallen out right at the tip end of the tail. Now, unfortunately, that is a sign of copper deficiency.
Dad, that sounds terrible. What do we do about it?
Well, sweetie, I'm glad you asked. There's a copper deficiency, and we have to put copper inside the goat somehow. How do you think we do that?
A syringe?
A syringe? Do you give them a shot?
Maybe.
There is something called a copper bolus. A bolus is just a great big pill. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
Okay.
This is the copper bolus that we use. It is a big, giant pill. It is a slow release source of copper. And when I show you what this is, you're going to be amazed. This great big giant pill is a copper bolus. Now I want you to look at what's inside there. Those are little tiny rods of copper. It's like little copper wire that has been cut into tiny little pieces. And what happens is that this gelatin capsule will dissolve inside the goat, and these little rods will get stuck in the stomach lining, and it will slowly dissolve and be absorbed into the goat's system. They actually sound like a maraca. So how do you think you get a goat to eat it? This giant medical device is called a Bawling Gun. This is what we use to administer the bolus. Here's the operating end of the Bawling Gun. The little plunger goes in and out just a little bit, and you put the bolus into the end just like that, and you put it into the goat's mouth and you push that and it comes out. That's pretty ingenious, isn't it, Catherine?
Yeah.
Let's give it a try. She is not going to like this. We're going to have to get this into her. Now let's talk about some things that I keep on hand for when I need them. This is a vitamin B supplement. It is a vitamin B complex. I think that it is mostly just molasses. So if you just need some vitamin Bs to add to the water, then absolutely use molasses. But this is really good to keep on hand for when you need something a little bit more. This works great. Now I believe that when you have baby goats, kids, that fresh goat's milk, fresh colostrum is absolutely best. But if you need it, this stuff can absolutely save lives. We have bottle fed, you know, honestly, we have probably bottle fed 100 baby mammals of different things, from rabbits and squirrels all the way up to goats and sheep. At one time we even helped bottle feed a baby llama. If you need a colostrum supplement, this is absolutely the way to go. It's Mana Pro. It's the same people that make the vitamins that I wish I could afford, but this stuff will absolutely save lives. Now y'all know that we had some problems with baby goats earlier this year, and we have determined through talking with several people that it is a selenium deficiency. Now I have this on hand for when we need it the next time. I'm going to leave it in the package. I know that y'all think I should probably rather take this out, and I probably should, but it is a selenium and vitamin E supplement for the goats. Keep this stuff on hand. You know, lots of people this year have reported that they had issues with baby goats not being able to stand. I know that Rose at Wholesome Roots had issues with that. The Pratt Family Homestead up in Michigan had issues with that. It's almost always, from my understanding, a selenium deficiency. Keep this on hand. Also keep something like this on hand. It's going to have lots of vitamins in it that the little goats are going to need. This stuff will help tremendously. Well, folks, I hope that this has helped. I hope that this, you know, will provide some information to you that otherwise you may not have known, or, well, you know, you probably did. Y'all watch all the big homesteading channels. So, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
I found the baking powder, the baking soda that my daddy lost, and now I'm just gonna move the goat and pull it in there. The goat's in the way. Pull, pull, pull. Okay, now that's what I'm supposed to do, and they'll basically just come along and lick it. So basically, like, this is their tongue. My finger's their tongue, and they'll come. I just got the box of some left in it, and they'll just. It's hard to get some. Uh-oh. I don't think I can get it. Well, look. I got some on my finger right there. So now, it's actually not poisonous to me, so it tastes good.